Barcelona just won 5-0. Rafinha with 2 goals, Fermin Lopez with 2 more, a debut goal from Karim Adeyemi. On paper, that's about as good a start to a season as you could ask for. And that's kind of the problem. Because a scoreline like that doesn't tell you Barcelona are fixed. It tells you La Liga isn't strong enough right now to expose what still isn't. Let's back up and look at what's actually going on. Barcelona spent the whole summer chasing a real number 9. Julián Álvarez was the dream, identified early as the long-term answer after Robert Lewandowski left. For months, it looked like it might actually happen. The player himself reportedly wanted the move. But Atletico Madrid never moved an inch. Diego Simeone made it public that this wasn't happening, and things got tense enough that Atletico accused Barcelona of making contact they weren't authorized to make. Atletico are reportedly demanding a €500 million release clause just to even discuss it. As of this weekend, Barcelona still hadn't submitted a bid for anyone else. So they looked elsewhere. Luis Suárez at Sporting Lisbon came up as the fallback. An €80 million release clause sitting right there. Hansi Flick was even said to have personally signed off on the idea. And then, just as quickly, Barcelona decided against it. Too expensive for a plan B, according to the reporting. Which means Flick starts this league season with no recognized number 9 on the roster. Not a temporary gap while paperwork sorts itself out, an actual hole in the squad, still open. And against Elche, somehow, it didn't matter one bit. Flick played Rafinha as a false 9, and Rafinha responded with 2 goals and an assist, causing chaos up front for 90 minutes. Fermin Lopez chipped in 2 more from midfield. Adeyemi scored on debut. Watching that game, you'd think this team doesn't need a traditional striker at all. Here's the catch though, Elche finished 15th last season. They're not the team that tells you anything real about whether this actually holds up against the best sides in Europe. This is the pattern with Flick's Barcelona, and it's been the pattern for 2 years running now. Domestically, what he's built is close to unstoppable. High line, relentless pressing, players constantly rotating through space instead of standing and waiting for the ball. Most of La Liga simply cannot live with that pace for 90 minutes. Back-to-back league titles prove that much. But the Champions League has told a different story every time it's mattered. Better organized teams with real physicality and a game plan built specifically to slow that press down, keep finding the exact cracks that La Liga's weaker sides never get the chance to test. The quarter-final exit to Atletico last season wasn't a one-off. It was what happens the moment the pressure is real. That's the risk sitting quietly underneath a 5-0 win. La Liga can make Barcelona look complete, finished, unstoppable. Mostly because so much of the league genuinely can't compete with them physically or tactically. It's not a fair test. It's nowhere close to what's coming in Europe. Flick knows this. He's said more than once this summer that Barcelona still need reinforcement up front, no matter how good the results look right now. That's not a coach talking himself into being cautious for no reason. That's a coach who has already watched this exact story play out. Strong domestic numbers in August, then a completely different level of football once March comes around and the Champions League gets serious. So where does this leave Barcelona, with the transfer window closing in a matter of days? Álvarez looks close to dead. Suárez is off the table, nothing new is close to being done, and time is running out fast. If nothing changes before the deadline, Flick heads into the season leaning on rotation up front. Rafinha, Lopez, maybe Yamal drifting central when needed, and hoping that's enough when it actually counts. Barcelona will keep winning in La Liga. That much looks close to certain, but wins like the one against Elche don't answer the question that actually matters. They just push it further down the road. The real test isn't in August against a newly promoted side. It's next spring, against a team that won't fall apart just because Barcelona press well. Subscribe if you want to follow exactly how this striker situation plays out, because this story is far from over. Drop a comment. Can Barcelona actually win the Champions League without a real number 9? Or does this catch up with them eventually?